What's good, y'all? It's Pod.cannion, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today we have an xevi video, and this one is pretty much the moment everyone knows.
Shut up.
Hey, I feel like it was a gradual thing, but maybe there was a key event that I didn't know, and well, pretty much if there is, we're gonna find out right here. So yeah, I'm seeing if the headphones work. It's looking like the headphone audio is going through, so we might be in business with better audio quality. Yeah. Um, but yeah, as I told y'all, I'm gonna keep on trying to get this shit right slowly but surely, the more I'm able to. You know how it be out here in these streets. But nah, xevi always has good commentary, so without any further ado, let's get into the reaction. Like, subscribe, all that.
Raise your hand if you think you got.
Oh, let me unmute the video, Lord. Alright.
Raise your hand if you think you got the craziest ex. Now put it down because she got the craziest ex. For those of you that don't know, this is Cassie. She dated this dude named Diddy, and as you can imagine, Cassie and someone else had a problem, and that someone else's name is Kid Cudi. Now some of you already know where this story's going, so spoiler alert. Diddy
Yeah. Kaboom.
blows up his car. But that begs the question, how did Diddy get away with this? Well, let me explain. One night or day, I don't know, Cassie goes over to the studio. She meets Kid Cudi. They about to make some music. One thing leads to another, and Kid Cudi and her start dating. At this point, she's going through a rough patch with Diddy. Right. So she tells Kid Cudi, by the way, my ex is a little crazy. Kid Cudi says, man, everybody says that. She goes, alright. Now, Diddy's still possessive over her, and he notices that she be going to the studio a lot. He go, man, that's weird. So he grabs her phone. But like when she's in another room, he start going through her text. Nothing suspicious. All right, cool. He start going through her emails. Something suspicious. He starts seeing emails between Cassie and Kid.
They had to email? Oh, yo, that is crazy, but she's smart, but that's wild. She's like, just email me. Yo.
Cudi sounded all lovey-dovey. He goes, now, at this point, I told you everything that was in the court documents. We're going to get to that in a second. Now, let's take a detour. And I'm going to tell you what Diddy's bodyguard of like 15 years said happened next. So, apparently, Diddy gets his phone, dials a number he sees on the emails and says, who this? He says, my name Kid Cudi. What's up? Diddy go, multi-platinum rapper Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi go, in the flesh. Diddy go, I'm coming to your house. So Diddy goes over to Kid Cudi's house, and he wasn't there to talk. But Kid Cudi was not there, and Diddy goes back home to confront Cassie. Now, back to what's in the court document. Diddy then grabs a corkscrew and lunges at Cassie. Now, Cassie was able to escape.
Yo. A corkscrew. Diddy is wild. How you gonna lunge at a bit? Yo, yo.
She runs over to Kid Cudi's house.
Insane.
She then gets a phone call. It's Diddy's assistant. Diddy's assistant tells her, yo, Diddy hot. You may as well come back because you know he about to start wilding. Now, if you remember from one of my last Diddy videos, I told you that the feds aren't only after Diddy, they're after his assistants, his bodyguards, well, for reasons.
Cause like, you might as well come back. Did you see what? Come back to this? Or just at the very minimum beatings? Insane.
Like this. Diddy had so many people doing things for him at all times, they can be considered criminals themselves. But really, they're only being arrested so they can snitch on Diddy. Imagine how powerful that would be in court. Like for instance, what's known is Cassie does go back to Diddy, and Diddy starts putting hands on her. Now, Diddy's former bodyguard adds that not only did he put hands on Cassie, but he put hands on his longtime personal assistant. Because his personal assistant, Diddy's personal assistant, would go with Cassie, listen closely, to the studio. Diddy said, you must have known and you didn't tell me. So he starts. Now, that part of the story is not confirmed, but let's just say his assistant quits around this time, signs an NDA, and gets $450,000 from Diddy. But anyway, a whole year goes by. Diddy and Cassie are at Fashion Week, and Diddy goes, you know, this is magical. I think I'm gonna blow up Kid Cudi's car. Cassie goes, excuse me? Diddy says, I said, what you trying to eat? Psych, you heard what I said, girl. You know me for 10 years. You know I'm crazy. But what if I tell you, however crazy you think Diddy is, he's crazier. He then tells Cassie that the only way he's gonna do it is if Kid Cudi and his friends are home so they can all witness his car blowing up. Diddy, as well as somebody who works for Diddy, then goes over to Kid Cudi's house. They hold somebody at point. They then scope out the area. Diddy then leaves. 2 weeks later, Kid Cudi's car blows up. And how they did this was by making a cocktail of sorts. They took a bottle, put some gasoline in, put some cloth, lit it up, threw it in the car. Kid Cudi goes, damn. Cassie, we gotta stop talking. Cassie goes, I know. Now, here's the craziest part. Diddy then goes around bragging about it. This is why for the past decade, everyone, including myself and probably you, knew that Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car. But how did he get away with it, you ask? Well, because Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car. Does that sound believable to you? If you really think about it, then it should sound believable. Because a famous rapper gets his car blown up, police do an investigation, then nothing happens. And only someone powerful can make nothing happen. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he just paid people off. Another way powerful people get away with things is because during court, you have to prove that this person did it. And if that person's a billionaire with the best lawyers in the world, then you're probably not going to win, so you might as well give up.
That junk is actually insane to think about. Like, the amount of shit that, like, other people as power of him has probably gotten away with. Just a thought.
But little did Diddy know that this would come back to bite him. Everything I just told you was under the lawsuit that Cassie hit him with. Kid Cudi comes out and says, yes, all of that did happen.
Yes.
So when Diddy tries to get bail for everything that's happening right now, they tell him no. He says, why? They said, you blew up a man's car.
The craziest thing was the freaking corkscrew, my guy. A corkscrew? How, oh my gosh. So how do you, I'm trying to imagine a person who is thinking, but obviously he couldn't have been thinking because he's wild. That is insane. Like, I'm glad she made it out alive. Oh my gosh. R.I.P. Kim Porter. Yeah. If y'all like the video, like xevi's stuff too. He has lots of commentary. I don't even be reacting to like a fourth of it. So if y'all want good story times, y'all know where to go. But that's gonna be it for this reaction. Y'all be great. Y'all be safe. Keep getting to that bag, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video.